This one goes out to Georgios because he knows how to dance. Abby Banks, your book is beautiful. Scott, I love you. You make me glad to be alive. You always know how funny everything is, even when I'm being so serious that it's going to be the death of me. Like the time that our friend Chuck came over to our house. He said he needed someone to look after his pets because he was going out of town. Well, I asked him where, and he said New Mexico. And I asked if I could get a ride, and he said, no. You don't want to follow me where I'm going. And he pulled out of the driveway, and that was the last time we saw him. Because he pulled straight to his parents' cabin and put a bullet in his head. Suicide, depression. These are words that are considered taboo in the United States. But why is that when 44% of American college students report having symptoms of depression? Why is it okay to joke around singing "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend" when we can't talk about how suicide is the third leading cause of death among college students? It is behavior like this that has caused mental illness like depression to be mislabeled as lazy people being sad. It has caused those suffering to not understand the sickness well or how to find the proper help. So today, I present to you a poetry program titled "When Help Doesn't Help," featuring Andrea Gibson's "The Madness Face," "Happy" by Dottie James, "Your Heart is a Muscle" by Ramshackle Glory, and "Nightlife" by Off With Their Heads. Happy. H-A-P-P-Y. H-A-P-P. Why am I not H-A-P-P? Why don't I want to go outside? The sunshine used to make me H-A-P-P. Why does it now sting my creaking mind? H-A-P-P. Why is this room such a mess if I can't even get out of bed where I spin dreams of happiness? A heavy heaving chest. I'm so incredibly on H-A-P-P. Why now? I can't even smile now. How can my brain spell so well when my body can't even make a smile out of the letters H-A-P-P-Y? The nutritionist said that I should eat rooted vegetables. Said if I can get down 13 turnips a day, then I will feel grounded. I will feel rooted. Said that my mind wouldn't keep flying off into where the darkness lives. The psychic, let me tell you what the psychic told me. She told me that my heart carries too much weight, and for $20 she'd tell me what to do. Well, I handed her the 20 and she said, don't worry, darling, you're going to find yourself a good man soon. The first psychotherapist said that I should spend 3 hours a day in a dark closet with my eyes closed and my ears shut. I tried that once, but I couldn't stop thinking of, why am I avoiding my friends? Staring at texts that say, I miss you, and H-A-P-P. Why is this world so out of focus? I can't get through this blurriness. This caffeine, it just makes me nervous and tired times 10. And now I'm starting to feel like I deserve this. But yes, of course, happiness doesn't happen without sadness, right? So I must first feel sad if I ever want to be H-A-P-P. But why does this feel like a crushing blow? The yogi said that I should stretch anything but the truth. Said that I should focus on your out-breaths. Because anybody can find happiness if they can just care more about what they can give than what they can get. The pharmacist said clonopin, lithium, Xanax. The doctor told me an antipsychotic might make me forget what the trauma said. And the trauma said, don't you dare write this poem. Because nobody wants to hear you cry about the grief inside your bones. But my bones said write the poem. And I know I'm sick, and I know I'm not right, and I'm so fucking tired of living this life I made for myself. I'm sorry that I cannot just get past what keeps me away from this light. And I hope this explains my problem to you, because I feel like this every night. The tomorrow has come and gone, and it has not gotten any better. When you were halfway writing that letter to your mother saying, I swear to God I tried, but when I thought I hit bottom, it started hitting back. And believe me, there is no bruise like the bruise that loneliness can kick into your spine. So let me tell you, I know there are days where it seems like the whole world is dancing in the streets while you break down like the doors of looted buildings. You are not alone. You are not weak just because your heart feels so heavy. I have never met a heavy heart that wasn't a phone booth with a red cape inside. Some people will never understand the kind of superpower it takes for some people to just walk outside. And some days, I know my smile looks like the gutter of a falling house, but my hands hold on tight to the ripcord of believing that a life can be filled with soil, can make food out of decay, can turn a wound into highway. So pick me up in that pickup truck with that bumper sticker that says, "It is no measure of good health to be well adjusted to a sick society." What I do know about living at this is that this pain is never just ours. Every time I hurt, I know the wound is an echo. So I listen closely for the moment that this grief becomes a window. When I could see what I could not see before, through the glass of my most battered dreams, I have seen a dandelion lose its mind in the wind. And when it did, it scattered 1,000 seeds. So the next time I tell you how easily I come out of my skin, don't you dare try to put me back in. Instead, just say, here we are at this window, aching for this all to get better. But just knowing, as bad as this hurts, just knowing that our hearts may have only just skinned their knees, knowing there's a chance, just a chance that the worst day might still be coming, let me tell you right now, for the record, I will still be asking this world to dance, even if they keep stepping on my holy feet. You stay here with me, okay? You stay here with me, raising your bite against the bitter darkness, your bright longing, your brilliant fist of lost friend. If the only thing that we have to gain in staying is each other, my God, that's plenty. My God, that's enough. My God, that's so much for this light to give. Each of us at each other's backs, whispering over and over and over, live, live, live. Dahlia would show me nothing but kindness. She would say, I know how sad you get. And some days, I still get that way. But it gets better, sweetie. It gets better, I promise. And she would tell me, your heart is a muscle, the size of your fist. Keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, hold on, hold on for your life. Why do I feel like this should all be over now? The end of this poem came out. I was at my worst, and now I should feel fine, right? I mean, that's what happens in all the films, right? Oh, I'm gonna feel like this again, won't I? I'm gonna have to fight this again and again, won't I? I'm gonna have to climb these mountains that nobody seems to see, won't I? Well, I guess I gotta be okay with seeing these mountains in a different way, because if I don't, I'll never be Happy. This feeling I find so hard to define. Happy.